Hello and welcome. So, given that the focus is 10, 5 and the directrix is x equals 14, write the equation for a parabola. Well, looking at this thing, first thing we've got to figure out is what direction is this facing, right? It's either going up, going down, left, right. In order to figure that out, graph it, right? We know that the directrix is x equals 14. So that means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tick marks out, you have a vertical line, which is your directrix. Okay, your focus is, well, the directrix is at 14, the focus is at 10. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, right? Here's 10. And then you're going 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is your focus. Now, remember that there are multiple parts to a parabola. Now, I'm just putting this out there, right? So, focus is inside the direction of opening. Your vertex is the turning point of the quadratic or parabola, and then the directrix is behind it, right? So, we have right now these two, which means that in between them has to be the vertex. So, we have something in between has to be the vertex. Well, how can we find that? Arithmetically, what that's going to look like is you know that one of your x values is at 10, the other is at 14, so if we add them together and half it, you'll get the x value of your vertex. So 10 plus 14, 24, half of 24, 12. Okay, that means that at 12, which is right here, we'll have another point. And we know that that's going to have the same matching, the other coordinate's going to match. So the y coordinate in this case is going to match between your focus and vertex. So it has to also be at 5. So that means that 12, 5 is your vertex. Okay. So now we know our parabola. I don't know what the parabola looks like, but it's doing something like this. Okay. Now, for this one, this is a horizontal parabola, so your general equation for a horizontal parabola is going to be y minus k squared equals 4p of x minus h. Now, if you had a vertical parabola instead, your general equation is going to be x minus h squared equals 4p y minus k. Alright, so this is your vertical, this is your horizontal. Alright, so we're going to be using this one. Now, good news is that finding your vertex is like 2/3 of the battle right there. Okay, we know the vertex is h comma k. Well, that means that you already know 2 out of the 3 things in your equation. Right, our equation right now is going to be inside of our thing right there. We have y minus k, which is 5 in this case, because we know k has to be 5, and then our h has to be 12. So squared equals 4p and x minus 12. Okay, now we just got to fill in that last little number there, right? What is the 4p value? Well, think about it this way. Once we know our definitions a little bit more, we know that the distance always, whether vertical or horizontal, the distance between a focus and a vertex is always a value of p. Same thing from a vertex to directrix, that's also a distance of p. But same thing for vertical, right? That's both p distance vertical and horizontal there. So when we're looking at this one, now I'd have to say is what's the distance between 10 and 12? How do we go from 10 to 12? That's a distance of 2, right? Which means that if we have p value equals 2, then if we multiply both sides by 4, then we get 4p equals 8. And from there, that is it. That is your equation. It's written. There's nothing else you need to do for that one. Thanks for watching.